All right, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about why circumstances don't matter. Now, yes, I probably made 100 videos about circumstances not mattering because they don't. But today I'm going to expand on that just a little bit because very similar to my video that I made like 2 days ago, today's going to be a little bit of a what grinds my gears Tom video. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of the Family Guy gag a little bit here again because today's going to be another one of those videos where I'm kind of lecturing you guys on why circumstances don't matter. And you guys really don't understand. Some of you really do not understand why circumstances do not matter. So today we're going to talk about that, why circumstances don't matter and how to actually deal with circumstances and what any of this actually means. Okay, so let's get into it. But yeah, before we get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you do want to have coaching with me, if you want to be one of my clients where you can stay in a group chat for a full month with me, you can have direct access to me for a full month. Check out the bottom link in the description down below at school.com. Again, it's a full month. It's not few emails. It's not few phone calls. It's a full month where you can have direct access to me. So check that out if you want to have coaching with me. Anyways, let's get into it. So circumstances do not matter. And what I personally mean when I say that to a lot of you, what I mean is that there's nothing to really do about the circumstances in the 3D. You can't really change the 3D. You're not going to go from point A to point Z or Z if you're weird about it like that through your 3D actions. It has to be here first. Circumstances are a cause of you. You have already mastered manifesting. Everyone is a master manifester, whether they believe it or not, because everyone creates their own reality. It's like kind of like what Plato was saying. And circumstances that you currently have are your current successful manifestations. Congratulations. Those shitty circumstances that you have right now, those are your previous assumptions made manifest that have hardened into fact. So you're already a genius at manifesting. There is no, I'm a weak manifester, I'm an amazing manifester. No, where there is no prestige level. There is no level 1, level 80. There's no default skin. There's no max omega lights. We're all the same master at manifesting. We're really good at it. What circumstances don't matter mean is that you need to stop worrying about 3D circumstances. Stop focusing on it. Stop looking at it. Stop dwelling in it. You need to go into your imagination. That is where it is. That is where the training needs to be done. What circumstances don't matter means is that if you're someone who is trying to get jacked for summer, even though summer's almost over, if you're trying to get jacked for next summer, or whatever, let's say you're trying to get jacked for next summer, for whatever reason, going to the beach body or going to the beach with a beach body or the runway show, whatever it may be. What circumstances don't matter means, it means the beach itself, the beach itself, the runway model hallway itself doesn't actually matter. What matters is you going to the gym. You start there. That is the cause. The reactions to people reacting to the reactions that people are going to do to your dream body in the runway model or the beach body, whatever it may be, that comes after. That is the effect. The cause is your inner monologue. The cause is going to the gym. Okay? That matters more. That will always matter. That's the only thing that matters. But if you're someone who wants that crazy beach body or the runway model body, if all you do is sit in your room all day and you don't go to the gym, again, assuming that your assumption is that you have to go to the gym, again, that's a topic for another video, but assuming from the normie Goyim perspective, If you stay in your room all day and you're laser focused on the runway model next year, the runway model competition next year, or the Arnold competition next year, or the beach next year, and how you would look at the beach next year, that is you focusing on the circumstances. That's not going to do anything. You're not going to do anything by just focusing on it. You're not going to do anything by going on Google and looking at what beach am I going to go to next year? What runway model show am I going to go for next year if I get to it, if I can make it there? No, that's not going to matter. That's not going to help you progress in your dream body. What's going to get you to your dream body is you going to the gym and doing physical work. Manifestation is identical. Mental work, you got to lift weights in here. Sometimes literally, because there are studies that prove that if you actually lift weights in your imagination and you imagine yourself lifting your weights, that'll actually improve on the physical muscle as well. That's kind of how wet dreams work, by the way. That's a fun fact for you. I might make a video on that another time when it comes to stuff like that. But point is, mental work here. The mental work comes first. This is the cause and the 3D is the effect. This right here is the mental gym. This is the beach body. If you're going to get the right reactions, or people are going to call you the most beautiful body that they ever have seen, or they're going to call you fat and disgusting and you look like EDP 445. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's what I mean when circumstances don't matter. I don't mean you literally ignore the circumstances. I don't mean you lock yourself in your room. What I mean is that it doesn't matter what you do in the 3D. You still have to live your life in the 3D. You have to pay Caesar, as Neville says. But that's it. You just do your normal stuff in the 3D, and then you do the mental work and you change your natural dwelling, resting state. That's all you do. Your goal is to change your dominant dwelling, resting state in your imagination, and that will be expressed onto the 3D. That is what I mean when I say circumstances do not matter. When I mean circumstances do not matter, I mean, like, I'm not saying it's invisible to you. I'm not saying your circumstances should be treated as invisible. I'm saying it's the mental work that you need to do. There's no work here to do. There's no work here to do. Now, you shouldn't take what I say and go full fundamental with it. You shouldn't say, well, if circumstances don't matter, I'm just going to start killing people and go to jail, and then I'll manifest my way out of jail. Can you do that? Yes. You can manifest yourself out of jail. I know people who have done that, which, again, my personal moral code is do unto others what you want done unto you, but whatever, I'm not here to judge. But I know people who manifested other people out of jail. That'll be for another video as well. But what I mean is that, again, don't literally take that literally and just do whatever you want in the 3D. Pay Caesar, like Neville says. Live in the 3D because you have to live in the 3D. But do the mental work. The circumstance in the 3D will not change until you change. And the way you change is in your imagination, in your mental you. Your identity, your self-concept, in your mental imagination. That is what I mean when circumstances don't matter. And I fucking hate when people come to me all the time after I gave them like so much advice and they still come to me with circumstances. I'm like, dude, I can understand you telling me your circumstances for the first like 3 to 4 days. But after that, I've already told you so many times your circumstances don't matter and you need to do the mental work. Here's a little tip. If I help you, if one of my videos help you, and if they really help you, you should naturally you should naturally do this. You should naturally be like, yeah, these are circumstances, but now I'm going to live back in my mental world. And those are the questions that I love. I love when my clients have like 3 days where I'm talking to them about their circumstances. And on the 4th and 5th day, they might not receive their desire, but they come to me for help, not when it comes to the 3D reality, but they come to me for help when it comes to maybe a new technique. Because that to me proves that they finally understand it. It is their mental world first, their imagination first, and they finally understand that circumstances don't matter. And all they're asking for is a little bit of help on what technique they should use, or some advice to maybe figure out like more affirmations, help with visualization, like things like that. That's the best feeling in the world to me. When I see someone stop talking about their 3D circumstances and they fully ask me questions about how manifestation works and what technique they should use, I'm like, holy crap, you finally get it. Now you have to do is apply it and you'll get it. So that's what I mean with circumstances don't matter. Sometimes you guys do piss me off a little bit. Today is a little bit of what grinds my gears, Tom, video. And sometimes what grinds my gears is that when I say circumstances don't matter, you guys just message me again and say, well, my circumstances are this. I'm like, dude, I just said circumstances don't matter. I don't care. Like, it's bad. I know it's bad. I know you're going through something, but I keep telling you circumstances don't matter. There's nothing you can do in the 3D. Do you want it to change or not? And if you wanted to change in the 3D, you can do that by yourself. You don't need me. You can be one of these unawakened, spiritually unawaked goyim who can just do things in the 3D. Go do things in the 3D. I'm not stopping you from doing things in the 3D. But if you're someone who understands this and you want to manifest a better 3D through mental work and through being spiritually awakened, that is when you talk to me. Okay, you talk to me about how to do that in your mental world, not physical work or the physical world. So that's what I mean when circumstances do not matter. Your circumstances are a mirror. They're a reflection of you. You've already created your circumstances through your imagination, through the kingdom of God, which is your imagination. So stop worrying about the circumstances. Stop worshiping the 3D reality because you're worshiping a false god. You're not supposed to worship false gods. Your God is your imagination. That is who you're supposed to worship. So dwell in your imagination. That is what circumstances does not matter means. They do not matter even a little bit. And I know this is a little bit controversial because some people say, oh, well, people in Gaza or people in Iran, people in Ukraine. I'm like, yes, I know that. I made videos about that in the past. The reason why we're all here is to experience sex, food, pleasure, and pain. But you're not supposed to overdose on all these things. And the people in Gaza, they are overdosing on pain. I'm not saying this is the world they inherited. This is awful. I'm not saying it's good. But the collective unconscious, like Carl Jung uses, has horrible things happening all over Earth. And again, this is a topic for another video. I made videos about this in the past. But overall, you guys are not living in Gaza. You guys are not living in a third world nation. Most of you are living in the West with pretty good lives and you have access to the internet. That's why you're listening to me anyways. So you guys don't have an excuse and say, my circumstances are insane. It's like, no, they're not. And on top of that, you can change it because we're all masters at manifesting. And this is how you change it. So hopefully this video helped you. So yeah, circumstances do not matter. I don't care about your circumstances. I'll just be honest. I'll be a bit rude. I really don't care at all about a lot of your guys' circumstances. Usually when you guys message me, when you guys comment, I'm usually looking at like what works for you, what hasn't worked for you, the affirmations used. That's what's highlighting to me. When it comes to your other circumstances, I really don't care that much. I'll just be honest. I might pretend that I do, but I mainly just care about your history when it comes to manifestation, not really anything else. But yeah. Anyways, hopefully this video helped you. But yeah, circumstances do not matter one bit. And you need to get that through your head. Stop worshiping your circumstances. Worship who you are in your imagination. Change that. You're not changing anything in the 3D. You're changing who you are in your imagination. Change that first. Then this will reflect. Yeah. Anyways, I think I pissed off enough people in today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you do want to have one-on-one coaching with me, not one-on-one coaching with me, I guess, but if you do want to have coaching with me for a full month in this group chat that we're in, you can check out the bottom link in the description down below. Again, it's a full month of access to me, and I can really help you for a full month. So check out the bottom link in the description down below at school.com. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.